Hi, where can we get bamboo sticks? So those guys, they told us, come we show you. Innocent as we went.
We went for the bamboo.
To get the bamboo sticks. Oh. There, we were held, the 4 of us with 4 men.
Wow.
We were raped.
Oh dear.
And you know, that time, our parents were so strict. And yourself, you don't understand what has happened to you. Because then there was no sex education.
Okay.
So you don't understand what has happened. So, and you're so scared that you don't know if you tell your parents, what will they say? I know.
You're guilty of it.
Already. I mean, and you know the problem with being pregnant, it's evidence of what you did. Like something like rape, it's a seed that the enemy planted.
Sure.
And you know the enemy, once he plants a seed, he always wants to water it.
Yes.
So he'll make sure this door that was opened, he'll be using that door. Because you know, that was my first marriage and I was 41. I've never been married.
Hello, good people. Susie Ledadem, living positively regardless. Doesn't matter the point at which you are in life, but we rock positivity all the way. I'm so grateful to God that He has given us yet another opportunity for us to share and impact each other with positive energy. I am born again. I am reconciled with Christ. Are you? I think it's a good thing if you would consider to do it, because I have tasted and I can tell you it's a good thing to have Christ in your life. And it's all about positivity. So before I tell you what it is about today's show, let me introduce you to a very beautiful guest. Hi, Angel.
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be invited.
Karibu.
Asante sana. Hi, hope you're all well. I am Angeline Masinde, but I prefer to be called Angel. I'm a mother of 1 and I'm born again. Christ is my personal savior. And for me to be seated here, I can't take it for granted. It's God's doing, because it has been a long way coming. And I hope as we continue, there's something that you'll pick that will make you, it will take you from where you are, and trust that God is always faithful.
Amen.
Amen.
So kimpata huko nje mwambie hi Angel. Wow. So guys, you know, we normally share real life experiences. Here it's not about stories. Stories, you can cook them, you can have them in any way, but here it's real life experiences. And the reason we share about our life experiences is because we are so sure it's certain that there's someone who is going through it right now. What I went through 10 years ago, someone is going through it now and they are about to give up in life. They feel like they want to die because of the same situation that I wanted to die about. But today I can come and sit and tell them, remember, your testimony is the support for someone who is going through it right now. So don't shy off from sharing it out, but we only say share it when you are healed, so that what you're doing, it will be impactful rather than hurting you. So that's why we are here to hear her story, and I believe that you will be encouraged. And then you'd want also to share your story with us. You'd want people to learn from what you have gone through in life, and you want people to feel energized to face tomorrow after they realize that you faced that situation and you have faced today, because your today might be someone's tomorrow. So if you want to share your story with us, please don't hesitate to call me. Our contact number is down here. You're going to see it. And you can also inbox me at Facebook, Susie Yule Diadem. And you can also inbox me at TikTok, Susie Yule Diadem. And also kindly, have you subscribed to our channel? Please do so if you've not. Kindly share our content, kindly watch, like, leave me your comment. Let me hear what you think about our stories, and I will appreciate your feedback. Thank you for the new subscribers. Karibuni sana. We continue to share and to impact each other with positive energy. So now, to you, our guest.
I'm a firstborn in a family of 6, but at the moment we are 5. Because we are 5 girls, and we had a brother, but he passed on 24 years ago. He was just sick for a day. He just started like fever, something like malaria, but then we didn't know what the problem was. So Saturday early in the morning at 4, we rushed him to hospital. Then Sunday at noon, he's gone.
Wow.
So later on, we came and found out that it was meningitis. That is in 2000.
Okay.
So then we didn't know what the problem was, because meningitis and malaria, they have like same symptoms.
Okay.
So the doctors thought that it was malaria, but only to find out that it was meningitis. So we are 5 girls.
Okay.
So I'm the firstborn. 5 girls.
From where? Home
Bungoma.
Okay.
Yeah, I come from Bungoma. We call it BG.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I was born in Bungoma when my mom was young. So I had to, like, you remember our parents when they were young, when they were married, when they were young, and they needed to like go to college. So grandmas,
took up the role.
Yeah, they took up the role. So I stayed with my grandma for a few years, and then my mom came and picked me. So yeah.
Okay.
That is where I was born, but since then I've been living in Nairobi.
Do you think you're a spoiled child because kwetu watoto wa shosho hukuwa spoiled?
No, my shosho is shosho, but she's shosho mom. The same way, yes, the way your mom will pinch you, that's the same way she will.
Okay.
But she comes from a place of love, but she's strict.
Okay.
That's what I can say. She's strict.
Okay.
And I think by her being strict, it molded us, because even when we were not with our mom, when we went to visit her, it's not like the way you go to shosho, you can just pick anything, throw things anyhow. When you go there, you're like at home.
Okay.
So you have to be organized. When you're supposed to, like, you're the one who's cooking, make sure you cook on time.
Okay.
Because I understand life up country and Nairobi, it's a bit different. There they prefer eating early, so that they can go to bed early. Here, sometimes we cook even at around 10. That's when you're remembering, I'm supposed to cook dinner. But there, so she's a very wonderful woman. I love her. Yeah. Yes, she's strict, but that doesn't mean that you can come and play with her grandkids. No, she's the only one that can tell you you've not done well.
Okay.
But anyone else, no. No. Why are you telling that to my grandchild? No. Don't play with them. But for her, she feels like, she's the only one that knows
how to play the role.
Exactly.
Don't help me, please.
No, please don't. Yeah.
Okay.
So in a way, she spoiled us, because you go do something and then
you run to shosho.
Yeah, and you're so innocent. You're like, my grandma is like, I don't think so. Are you sure? Yeah. So So in a way, yes, she was like mom, but still, you won't play with her grandkids.
Okay.
Up to now, you can't. Yes.
Wow.
Because she's the only grandma we have. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was life growing up in Bungoma, like going to school? Muliva viatu?
Yes, I know I was born there because I saw some pictures.
Okay.
Not like I knew. No, I saw some pictures with my uncle. I'm like, why is it that, why am I here? I was told, oh, okay. But I was we've lived in Nairobi.
Ah.
Since we came, we went to Thika, from Thika, went to Kangemi, then we came back to, we lived even in Dandora,
Okay.
then we went to Civil Servant Buru, then we came to Kasarani. So we've...
where ni Bontao?
I went to school in Dandora.
Okay.
I don't think I want to mention the school name.
Okay.
I went to school, so where we used to live to the school, it was like 2 kilometers. No, I think, yeah, because it was a walking distance, but not very close. So I went to school in Dandora up to class 5. But then, while in school, then we used to do art and craft, music. So we used to be asked, you're supposed to make like kayamba. So the teacher told us, go and get us kayamba bamboo sticks so that we can make kayamba. So I was 12. So when I went to get the bamboo sticks, we were 4 girls. So, the way you're so innocent at 12, really at our age, it is 19, then I think 89, 90 there.
Okay.
There you're still innocent. There are no Facebook, there's no WhatsApp, so you don't know much.
Yeah.
If you're not told, maybe you're taught.
Yeah.
So that time we went to look for bamboo sticks. Apparently, just some guys. Hi, where can we get bamboo sticks? So those guys, they told us, come we show you. Innocent as we went.
We went for the bamboo.
To get the bamboo sticks. Oh. There, we were held, the 4 of us with 4 men.
Wow. Wow.
We were raped.
Oh dear.
And that time, our parents were so strict. And yourself, you don't understand what has happened to you. Because then there was no sex education.
Okay.
So you don't understand what has happened. So, and you're so scared that you don't know if you tell your parents, what will they say? So, kept quiet.
Okay.
And none of us have ever discussed about it. We've never.
Wow.
So, at 12, you're raped and then you don't know what to say. So, you're going through so many emotions you don't understand. Yeah.
You don't even understand why they have done it.
Yeah.
To talk to about it.
Yes, and you can imagine I think they were age, if I can try and recollect, maybe they were around 18, 20, and you're 12.
Yeah.
You don't understand what is going on. But it took me so much, so much to, like, I didn't know who to blame.
Okay.
Because now here I am, I'm not sure what my mom will say. Because she might say maybe you took yourself. You don't know, so you just keep quiet. Yeah. So it used to boil and boil and boil in me until there's a time that we were in like, I was grown, I even had my daughter.
Okay.
So we were somewhere and someone was talking about, for those who have been raped, that's when it hit me. Ooh, it hit me so hard that I started crying and no one could stop me, because now this is something, they've touched a place that I never knew. There was still a wound. Yeah.
Wow. Because all the years you went through it by yourself, you cannot voice it out. And all your friends, they went through that. You're not sharing with each other.
None. No, never.
It's like it has happened, we go home.
When we went home, it's like it never happened.
Wow.
Because no one talked about it. Yeah.
Did it affect you, like in your schoolwork?
In a way, because I started like keeping to myself. And me, I'm a talkative person. So I used to keep to myself because I didn't know who to tell. Yeah.
Wow. Emotionally?
Mm,
I mean, you didn't even understand.
I didn't
It
understand.
was
Yeah.
like you are lost.
Yes.
You don't know what has just happened.
Because I went home, my mom was like, "Why are you so late?" I'm like, in school we had a lot of work, so we were sent by the teachers to go and get. What did you get? After that, will you look for the bamboo sticks?
You go home.
You're even confused, even you can't remember. You're supposed to look.
Oh my. So right now we can laugh about it, right?
Yeah, we can. Because now the teacher is like, "You guys, I sent you for bamboo sticks." We didn't get.
Oh dear.
Because you can't tell the teacher. You don't know what the teacher will say or what the teacher will do. Because now you see, you don't trust anyone.
Yes. Did you hate men?
In a way.
Wow.
In a way. But you used to get a boyfriend. Then after some time, you're no longer friends. Yeah, it bubbled so many things. Yeah.
Wow. At 12 years, that was quite a thing. That was early.
Yes.
Wow. I'm sorry that happened.
You've not understood your body, because at 12 is when so many things as a girl, life is changing. Sometimes maybe you're moody. Yes, thank God you are not infected.
Yeah. Because you would not have even taken any precaution in you, because you know nothing. The only thing you know
precautions for what? Because when we were growing up, our parents used to tell us, if I see you with a boy, don't play with the boys, don't sleep with the boys. So you're wondering, I sleep with, sometimes we share a bed with my sister. So what kind of sleeping are you talking about? Because in school, no one is telling you about it. At home, your parents are not saying it further than don't sleep with a boy. You see, so you don't know what they are talking about. Yeah, exactly. What sleeping?
Even don't know why are you told not to play with boys? Like
Yeah.
Wow. But anyway, you still went ahead.
Yes.
You completed your school.
Yes. So from there, I was transferred. I went to another primary school. Then from there, that's when I completed my class 8. I went to a school in Thika. Then my dad was advised, in Kakamega, there's a very good school. I think there your daughter will perform well. There, the school is a little bit stricter, more strict than
in Nairobi.
So our dad, Kakamega. Hey, I think I usually wish I could block that Kakamega school from my life. Because for real, the moment I cleared school, have you ever entered a school you're like, you're in hell? Because the teacher, you don't know each other from Adam. You've never met. But this teacher, the moment she saw me, I don't know if it's the devil that used her. She never liked me.
Wow.
Never ever. No matter what I did, nothing I did, she saw like I did something good. You see the way you can be on time. You can do. You see, it's not always you do mistakes. It's not always that you're on the wrong side.
True.
But she never saw it. So I think the way the teachers were treating me, they didn't care. I didn't care. I was going to school, I do my Form 4, I leave.
Wow.
And the moment I did my last paper, and we were supposed to go home tomorrow morning, because when in Kakamega, what the buses used to come to our school gates. So the teachers would ask, how many are going to Nairobi? If we were like 15, 20. So they'll just book a bus, pick us, and then the rest of the seats, they go pick other passengers that have booked. So the day we cleared, the bus came to our gates. Have you ever carried everything that you have? And I told myself, if I have forgotten anything, I'm not going back.
You never turned back.
That is how I left.
Okay.
Never to go back.
Wow.
Because the thought of that school, it used to give me chills and bad taste in my mouth. You see, and I came to learn when I became a parent that when your child tells you something, listen.
Okay.
Because sometimes as parents, we're like, why? No, I said no. No, 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 no.
You're not transferring?
I did that, but I used to want to understand, why do you want to transfer? Why is it that you're behaving like the way you're behaving? Sometimes we put our foot down as parents, but sometimes we are wrong.
True.
It's good to admit that you're wrong. Then when I told myself, the day I'll be a mother, I'll give ear to my child, because then you don't know if you're getting a boy or a girl.
True.
I'll always want to hear what my child says and try and understand why they are behaving like that. Because for me, I didn't do well in Form 4. Under all that pressure, you can't. You can't.
You didn't have anyone like you would tell what is happening with your teacher?
Who?
Maybe another teacher or your
that teacher, teachers, they are friends, but they're not friends. Because you see, when they're in the staff room, they discuss.
Yes.
So maybe there's this teacher that was a little bit friendly, and there's this teacher that doesn't really want you. So they will hear something and they're like, okay, I didn't know that. So there was a teacher, yes, that was friendly. But there are some things. Remember where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
People, now from experience that you have, you're like, now I understand. No one cares about me. You see? So that makes you to keep quiet.
Put it on yourself.
So because when you go home and say, this school, they are like, no, you're used to Nairobi life. I don't think you will get used to it. Yeah. So it's just for a few, because I went there in Form 3.
Okay.
So it's just 1.5 years and you're done. So the food, oh my God. That's how we used to. I never knew wheat can be boiled and eaten with tea.
Wheat.
You're boiling. You see, wheat. I think it has cover. It used to be boiled and then you eat.
That's called porridge.
No. I'm saying wheat. It's not porridge. It has not been
processed.
Yes, wheat.
Okay.
You see the way the wheat is like corn, and when they like harvest. I don't know how to explain it. It has not been processed. It has not become flour. I used to hate those days.
What were those that you people are feeding on? I think up to this age, I don't know what that one is.
Even me, that was the first time I saw. Because we used to maybe eat bread and tea, and other times you're given porridge. Another time wheat and tea. Yeah. So it's boiled, and then you see the way you serve on your plate. You chew, this thing doesn't. You see the way you chew chewing gum and you can't swallow chewing gum.
Yes.
It doesn't. It's not chewable. Let me just say that.
Well.
So I never liked that. So you see, things are just piling, and then you're in a Catholic school. You're coming from a Protestant family. So that's standing, sitting. I decided, since the teacher don't like me, let me just go there. I will not stand. I used to stand twice. The rest, I'm seated. After that, punishment.
So
every Sunday, I used to be punished.
Because the problem is, even sometimes the challenge I found is you even don't know when you're supposed to start.
Yes.
Then when you're studying, you're sitting.
Yes. So I used to confuse all the time. I said, now I'm not standing. So there's even not a teacher. Teachers never used to say me. So there's prefects used to be told, when you go to church, write down the names of all that will not
In discipline cases.
Yes.
So
Every Sunday. Ooh. Whoa.
I can imagine.
Until I said the moment I come out of this school, I'll never go to a Catholic church. Because now I'll be confusing even the people in the church. I don't know when to stand, when to sit. And when to kneel.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. They still have an option.
Yes, I don't know when to do
They have
it.
time to kneel.
So I used to tell, there's a few of my classmates, I used to tell them, when we go to church, sit next to me. So that when you're about to stand, tap me, I stand. When you're supposed to sit, tap me, we sit. But now, you see, who will be your prefect? Who will be telling you? They want to concentrate with the mass.
Yes.
So I used to be punished.
And also, it doesn't take long. Like when they start, not for a long time. No. Then when they kneel, you're about to.
And then leave alone that, the way you're told and then you're supposed to answer. I was just off. I didn't know what to answer because there's a way they read and then you're supposed to respond.
Yes.
I didn't know. So I just said, okay, every Sunday, Monday, during parade time, it used to be called the list of my name. Hi.
You knew.
Until the teachers used to wonder, what's
wrong with this guy?
Yeah. And then again, you remember then we used to be beaten. When you fail a subject, whoa. And then not hands, used to lie down.
Okay.
You're beaten.
Okay.
So once you receive like teachers, every teacher, subject, when you're lying there, home science, you failed canes. Maths, so tell me, you're like beaten 20 strokes. How will you stand? You can't even stand.
Yeah.
It's like they've dislocated your legs. By the time you think of your mind and your body, they have to coordinate so that you take away the pain and then you try and stand. So I think those many things, they made me, I didn't like that.
You're wondering where you are. And thank God you finally cleared your Form 4.
Ooh.
Back to Nairobi now.
Yes.
How did you start life?
So I cleared my Form 4. Do I need to tell you my age?
We've already calculated. You told us that you were 12 years when it happened, and you said it was 1986. Guys, are you?
I know 86,
89. Thank you for correcting us. So do a very fast calculation. How will you not tell us your age? We already.
I cleared Form 4 in 97.
Okay.
Yes. And then I went to college. I did air ticketing.
Okay.
I did first tours and travel, then up to diploma, and then I did air ticketing.
Okay.
Yeah. So in 2000, I gave birth to my bouncing baby girl.
Okay.
When I was 22.
Okay.
Yes.
22 years. Wow.
So I'm a mother of a daughter, and she's 24 now.
Okay. 24.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have you had that?
Yes.
And have you seen what I'm seeing?
So
you're a mom of 24.
Yeah. So I when she was 9 months, I worked at Industry Area. Ooh. I salute everyone that works there.
Okay.
It is not easy, and the pay is not so good.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's this people are like in groups of tribes.
Okay.
There's a tribe that when they say we're not adding money, who will work? They're like this. They will work.
Okay.
They don't care. And there's this tribe that love good things. No. You need to add some money. So this group of Leos and Jalos used to be like, we stay home like for a whole month without working because we want the wages to be increased at least.
You're saying we know our rights.
Yeah. Because you can imagine in 2000, you have a baby. Yes, I used to live at home.
Okay.
I thank my parents because I gave birth when I was at home.
Okay.
They used to take care of me and everything. But Susie, remember, I have a child. My parents are not able to take care of my child's needs, all of them, because I have siblings that are still in school. So my dad helped me to get a job in industry area. So you can imagine getting 160 shillings.
Okay.
That 160 needs to be your transport and lunch, because the work there, you have to eat lunch. Okay. You cannot say I'm fasting. No, you have to. Because I used to work in a company that makes syringes.
Okay.
So there's a time maybe you're so tired because you're tired yesterday, you go home, you're a mother, because my baby was 9 months. So I have to take care of her. So, you haven't slept well. So there's a time I was put at the machine. Okay. And you're supposed, after some time, you have to time and you put more material. Susie, I forgot. And that machine is very kiherehere. It makes noise. The alarm. My supervisor came running. What is happening? I had the noise. You can't continue sleeping. I was confused because I was sleeping. So I was confused. I don't know what exactly to put. Which material to put. I was told, it seems like you love sleep so much. The following day, no, they just let me. They helped me. I put the material, but in the evening I was told, tomorrow, rest. We will call you. And Susie, in that, when you're being paid wages, we will call you. It's not a good word to hear, because they might not call you.
Yeah. I think we will call you is the same way of like you're dismissed.
So the good part is, the guy that my dad used to, for me to get a job, I went and pleaded, I'm sorry, I will not sleep. Exchange me, take me where I'll do the packaging. Because packing, you can't sleep. You're given a target.
Okay.
So your target at the end of the week, because it used to be like by Saturday, that's when you'll be told if you're coming back to work tomorrow. So if you do not, your target is not what they want, the next week you'll not work.
And that time you're paid 160
shillings. So then we were living in Buru. So when we moved to Kasarani, tell me if 160 will pay fare.
That is Kenya shillings, not dollars.
No.
Okay.
Kenya shillings. We moved to Kasarani. So Kasarani, tell me if you will be able to afford the transport and everything. I had to quit.
So you had to quit work.
I had to quit. So you can imagine, I'm at home. My daughter we moved into Kasarani when she was 2 years.
Okay.
So tell me, that's December. So by the time next year she's turning 3 years. You're in Kasarani, you don't have a job. And it so happened that my sisters, only 2 that had jobs.
Okay.
So, and things were just, they were not, there was just so much that was going on that we couldn't afford rent.
Yeah.
Because my dad had gone to work outside the country, and it so happened that he just went mute. We didn't know what happened. So where the people that had organized for him to go, they didn't tell him everything. That he needed some documents to go with when he was going to work. So he was arrested. As we were wondering, Dad has decided to go MIA on us. Why is he not calling? Why is he not sending money? Later on, when he found, God always makes a way. Okay. He found someone that asked him exactly why he's there. The guy helped him. So he came out, they helped him to get a job. At least the money that he sent, Susie, you're not used to eating good things. You can imagine you're coming from December, you're taken for a vacation. Okay. The whole family. We used to go to Shags like 2 days. Okay. And then from hotel, shall go 2 days, then we come back to Nairobi. So you can understand why hopping in boarding school in Kakamega was hard because kulikuwa na ka soft life somewhere.
Yeah.
So the first money he sent us, Susie, we went for shopping. Sausage, we ate chips. We said even if the money finishes, at least we've eaten something good. We'll just be sitting and remembering the sausage, and then we smile. Yeah, so we've gone through so much. Then it happened that now we started getting jobs. So that is how it never used to pay so much, but at least we're 4 girls, 1 was still in school. Okay. So 4, when we each get whether it's something good, yeah.
Yes. So that's how you were supporting your mom. Okay.
So until my dad came back, the working conditions in the country that he had gone, they became unconducive. So he decided to come back home.
Okay.
Yeah. You remember in 2000, our parents were still, especially your church people, getting a child out of wedlock.
Yes.
Then it was woo. So there was just so much that happened. And then you see, if you have a parent that has come from a strict background,
yes.
So she'll be strict.
Yes.
So, and churches, I am born again, but I need to say this, churches need to embrace people.
Okay.
Because for me, now, yeah, I'm pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah. It's already done. The deed is done.
Yes.
But now from here, the best way you can help me is embrace me.
Yes.
Bring me back. Show me that God loves me. Because Jesus loves everyone.
Everybody.
Yes. So bring me back. So by you now saying, oh, she got pregnant, well, she's sinned, you're not helping me.
You already know you sinned.
I know.
You are guilty of it.
Already. And you know the problem with being pregnant, it's evidence of what you did. There's no way.
You've been brought up in church.
Yes.
How did you get yourself into that?
Now you see, we are going back to, you see, let me tell you, like something like rape, it's a seed that the enemy planted.
Sure.
And the enemy, once he plants a seed, he always wants to water it.
Yes.
So he'll make sure this door that was opened, he'll be using that door.
True. And
you see the way they say, having sex not an marriage institution, it's soul ties. And you see they're spirits from different. If these people, the family, let's say for example, I slept with a man, and their family, they have witchcraft.
Yeah.
This is a spirit. I go sleep with another man. They are night runners. This is a spirit. So you see, those are the doors that the enemy uses.
Yeah.
So you see, the enemy kept on
pursuing it.
You don't want men, but you'll find yourself wanting to have a boyfriend, you see.
Yeah.
So through that, you see, the way you're like, okay, maybe this man is different from the ones that raped me when I was young. So you're like drawn to them.
Yeah.
Then by being drawn, find yourself you're pregnant. So sometimes I usually tell people, before you judge, kindly, can you talk to this person and find out the reason why they're behaving the way they're behaving? Because it's not their wish. Because you see, like when you're born again and you keep on praying and reading the word of God, the Holy Spirit will keep on guiding you. And God, he says he never leaves nor forsake you. He'll keep on drawing you close to him every time. So the same way, when the enemy finds a way, he'll keep on making sure that you will not escape. Yeah. So through that, you find yourself doing things that
and you have not planned it that way. You are thinking this guy will marry me.
Exactly. I saw babies with him. No. Not first love, but
But you were in
love with him, and I saw myself having like 3 or 4 babies with him.
Yeah, you saw a future. My husband.
So, but only for this guy now, when he saw it is real, he said, I'm not ready to be a father. I'm still young. Maybe if we terminate and then we see. Not sure.
We see
as we continue dating. But for me, I just held on. I said,
you're not terminating your pregnancy.
If we'll eat, if we'll sleep on the streets, it's okay. And I told him, the day he said, I don't think I'm ready to be a father, I told him, even if you find me on the street with my baby, with a ball begging, don't put even a single coin. Don't. So that when you see us in future, you will know there's still God. And I can tell you for a fact, my journey, where we've come from and where we are now, I always tell people, you cannot convince me if there's no God. Because you see, for her, I'm telling you, I'm jobless.
Yeah.
My daughter has turned 4 years. I don't have even a single coin to my name. And she's crying. Her age mates are in school. Mommy, when am I going to school? How do you answer that? I made a step of faith. I just said, let me go scout for a school. I don't have money. I saw a school. And I always say it's God who led me there. I found the owner. I said, hi, I'm looking for a school for my daughter. She's excited. Yes, this is a good school. And then I don't have money you have to compose yourself. I don't have money. But you believe in God? Yes, because I do. Let her start and then God will provide. And God was faithful. She told me, yes, let her come. That is how my daughter started school when she was 4 years. She was almost turning 4.
Okay.
Because it was in March. I can never forget that because it was a miracle. So while I was there, I asked the teacher, kindly, I won't give you a date, but I believe God will do it. So she told me, it's okay, bring your daughter tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's how she started school. Then my 2 sisters, remember I told you my 2 sisters were working? I think they sat down and talked. They just gave me money. Wow. They gave me money that was enough to buy for her school fees, to pay her school fees, and to buy uniform for her, and have a few coins for her snacks.
Okay.
So when someone tells me that God doesn't work, I don't know which God they are talking about, because we know the God that I serve, He works. So I got a job. We used to sell land. But let me tell you, the people that sell land, I salute them too. Okay. Because finding one beacon to the other, hey, it's not a joke. And especially, you saw the beacon when there was no grass. Then you go back because you don't have like, maybe you've seen the beacon today, there's no grass. You don't have a guarantee you bring the person tomorrow. It may be 2 months, it may be a week. So we went back. Let me tell you, beacon 1 to beacon 2. Hey.
We do not.
And you have to sell that land. I'm telling you, it is it's not a joke. So while I was there, I got another job that was paying me at least 2,000 on top of what I used to get. So I went. It was around Kasarani. So I started. Then after some time, the job ended.
Okay.
So my sister had started a computer shop. I went to work for her. So after some time again, she left. So I had to look for another job. So that's how I've been. So when my daughter reached class 6, I took her to a public school. Because then they used to say, the kids that will get the first priority in high school are from public school. So I saw here, have to be smart. So I took her from class 6, second term. Then she did her class 8. Then she went to high school. So there, I paid, I did everything for her from 1. Then all of a sudden, school fees again. So there's a day I've taken her to school and I've told God, God help me this time around. I don't want noise, because the secretary was the one who was receiving the banker's checks. So she told me, I'm telling you, when you don't have money, hey, even when someone talks, you feel like they have a microphone. She told me, hi, I can see your banker's check is not full school fees. I said, yeah, I'm working on it. I'll bring the fees. She's like, when? I'm like, the following month, date 7. That is too far. Come. She gave me a paper and a pen. Right when you're ready, you bring the next, and before the month ends. And Susie, it's not like I have put money in the account I'm going to take and bring. I have no idea where I'm getting this money. Because I remember I used to, like, when my daughter goes to school and I pay school fees, I start saving again. So all my savings I've paid. So I'm starting afresh because I have a house to pay, rent. I have transport because I used to work in Westlands. I have to go to Westlands. So now when my daughter used to go to school, I never used to do shopping. So I used to save. When she's about to come for midterm, that's when I go buy rice and a few things so that when she's at home, she can eat. I didn't want her to see what I was going through. Yes. So I used to buy. When she goes to school, I will eat everything that we have. Yes. Then when she's about to close school, I make sure I do shopping. So now you're telling me, I tell you I'll bring school fees before the end of the month. Even I'm not paid a salary. And she's shouting. And next to me, there's a parent that has brought a banker's check for a whole year. Another one has paid for 2 months, for 2 terms. I'm like, God. That day, there's a parent that lives in Kasarani. He saw me like, let me give you a lift because I'm going straight to Kasarani. I told him, no, there's something I'm going to get at the shopping center. Something? No. Came out of there, I said, God, it's me and you. It is enough. Why you said you never put me to shame. What is that? What was that? I said, no, you will give me. And Susie, let me tell you for a fact, I don't know where the money came from. But God did it. That was the last time I was told to write a letter. Wow. But don't forget, the salary never increased.
So the same salary.
Same salary. But I was able to pay my daughter's school fees. She cleared her Form 4. Then now I told her, take a break next year, because you see, because she cleared when she was 17. That is the age when they start, like, I'm meeting my friend. February, university, school. You will go to college. So I had, at least when I paid her, see now, that term, you pay your school fees in September. So you have October, November, December, January. 4 months to make sure you have saved. So we went to look for a school. I found, we agreed, she started going to college. At least I had, because university, what they do, you pay like 40%, then the rest. So at least I had a jump startup. I paid for 40%. I paid even more than 40. Then I started again looking for the balance. Yeah. But at least she went to uni. She did her certificate. She did her diploma. She graduated. Then she did her degree. See, all that, throughout everything that I went through, I saw God. Then, while she was in high school, I've always told you I love white men.
Yes. We are coming there.
Where is the devil? Hey, Hey, then when they tell you that, when you say the devil is always next to you, there's always the devil here and the angels, ministering angels. There. They're always there. They hear what you're saying. When you say something that aligns with the word of God, the ministering angels, they run and they bring. Because it aligns with what God has sent them to do.
Yes.
Now here, when whatever you say, you don't seal it with the word of God, the enemy will take that thing and turn it around and bring it like you wanted. I got someone online. We started chatting. This guy told me he's planning to come to Kenya. He has a son, blah, blah, blah. I've saved. You remember I told you when I used to take my daughter to school, I used to start saving.
Yes.
I have my good money there. The guy told me, oh, I am not unable to get to my ATM, blah, blah. I don't know where my mind was. Susie, my daughter's school fees.
To a Mzungu, quote unquote Mzungu.
And then
sent money, Angel.
I went to, hey, how could I? I asked myself that question up to now. I've never stopped asking myself that question. So even when you ask me, how could I? I always ask myself that question. And you know, funny enough, I never cried. I laughed. Because I told myself, Angel, really? I never cried.
So this guy, had he sent you even like location, his photos?
Not location. Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Even a ticket he had sent me. So I called a friend of mine. She works with a tour firm. As I told her, there's a friend of mine that you see is coming. Can you check for me this ticket? This is after I've sent the money.
Okay.
Then she checked. She said, I can't quite see. Well, it's KQ. Let me give you a number. Call this number and give them the code. I called KQ. And that is the day the guy is supposed to come.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm going to the airport. I even asked for permission from my boss. I called KQ. They told me, we don't have that reference. Did you understand the number? The reference that I gave you? Now, can I tell you again? She said, let me tell you, confirm if it's the one. I said, it is like, yes, it's the one. We don't have that ticket. You know, and the way I knew he's coming at around 11, so I didn't go to work, but I was dressed.
You're dressed for that day.
I called my boss. I said, whatever I was supposed to do, it has been postponed. I'm coming to work. That is where my problem with school fees started. Because this is I had paid my daughter's school fees for Form 1. Now, I have a balance for next time. So I had there's no day that I could have had a problem with school fees because by the time I pay this, I've added. You see, you understand?
Yes.
That is where my problem started. But did I lose hope? No. No, I still want a
How did you get this man for him to call you?
Online.
On the dating site?
Yes.
Okay. So he has really convinced you?
Very convincing.
Oh my goodness.
I was really...
Then that day the phone is off.
It was not off.
Okay.
Just that
he's not responding.
It was, and you know, then we didn't have WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay. It was not as much as now.
Well, how old are you, Angel? Okay, nye tushafanya hesabu. How old are you?
Now I'm 46.
Wow. Okay. Yes. So the guy is telling you I'm still on my way. No, he has ghosted you now.
No, he has not. You know, now when you're traveling, Susie.
Yeah.
Are you on phone?
No.
You cannot access when you're taking a flight. You cannot contact someone via maybe calling, via email or something. And then we used to do email because WhatsApp was not. You know, now you can chat.
Yes.
I know if this person, why is he not online? But you know, still email. We've talked yesterday. I'm traveling tomorrow, so I gave him time, and he has my number. He'll call me or whichever way he'll contact me.
Then
Then after, this guy, he never stopped. He called me. I blocked that number. Because why are you calling me? And you know you've conned me. You want more money?
So you didn't give up. You said, Mzungu is what I want.
Yes.
I'm coming back.
Yes. Never give up. Yes. Until I got married.
Oh, you're married now. You didn't tell us the status.
I'm separated. So I can't say I'm married.
Okay.
Through a friend, I traveled to go visit my sister. That is when a friend of mine hooked me up with him. And you know, funny enough, I think even what made us like grow apart in a way is the age difference. We have a big age gap. And I think when there's an age that reaches for men that I don't know how to put it. We just grew apart because I'm in Kenya, he's there. So things just happened.
But the age difference, because this time you're not meeting him online, now it is physical.
Physically, yes.
So right from the start, you could see the age. Did he lie to you?
No, he didn't.
Why is it becoming a problem now?
No, so now I'm wondering why. The reason is, I think it reaches an age that men prefer someone that is closer, so that you continue building up a relationship. That's what I think. Because for us being apart for so long, it brought so many like communication when you talk sometimes, and then time zones. Sometimes maybe he calls when I'm sleeping, and sometimes he look for me. It just, I don't know. It just didn't work.
So you got married and then you came back to Kenya?
No, we got married in Kenya.
Oh, so you got him there and you brought him here?
Yes, he came. Yes, and we got married. But we went to the AG. It was a small, like, after that I had like few friends and family.
Even me, viewers, I was not invited. I saw photos. I was not invited. I saw WhatsApp status. How fair was that?
Don't worry.
And maybe I was supposed to be the pastor who would have prayed for that.
And you do not like see the red flags, because when I came back, we used to chat, and then all of a sudden we just didn't communicate. Then he came, and I gave him an ultimatum. If you're serious about this relationship, then what are we doing? Let's take it to the next step. Now you see. So there are things that we do because we see like we are running out of time. And age was catching up, because now it's 5 years. March it was 5 years. And you see, 5 years then I was turning, the same month I was turning 41. Because we got married in March. And I'm born in March.
So you really needed to get married. You felt so then?
Yes, I felt like that, because I was wondering, what are we doing? Because for me, I used to say, you see the way people say we need to court, we know each other. Susie, you can bear me weakness. You know someone when you're in a committed relationship. Because you know, mostly when you're dating, I will pretend I'll be what you want. Because I hear when we are courting, you'll tell me, you know, me, I love a woman that prays. Susie, when we are together, I will pray. But I know once I get in,
that is not me.
Continue praying. So see, so by that I've learned so much that I came to a place. I told God, if it is not your will, and not just your will, you confirm to me, I am not moving. I am not.
Do you think it was a challenge that we bring God into what we are already in? Because this time you're telling God that way, you're already married.
No. That is before.
Before marriage?
Yes.
That's when you're saying, if it's not your will, do not allow it to happen? Or what now?
Yes. Because you see, already you're saying that, but at the back of your mind.
You want it to happen.
Yes.
And so actually you made it happen.
So much. Because why not? Why not?
Yeah, we are both of age. We have decided we want to get married.
And deep down, once you tell me to get married, when you used to tell me you get married to a black man, I felt shivers. I used to shiver. I'm like, what are you saying? How? Why? So you see, my mind is so much, and my heart is there. You ask me why, I just tell you I want.
I want a white one. Have you checked?
I told God to work in me.
Okay.
You see, when you tell God you want His will to be done,
yes,
be ready to let Him. Because when He says in His word, be still and know that I'm God. You know, being still is what?
You wait.
You wait.
Patiently.
Yes. I'm a patient person. And I used to tell God, I'm patient. I've waited all this time. I have prayed. But now you see, you prayed, but you took the permissive will.
Yeah.
So I told God, henceforth, I don't want a permissive will. I want your perfect will.
Yes.
And what you tell me, I will not fight. Because I've fought for so many years and it has costed me a lot. Yes.
I have a friend who have shared here at Suzile Diadem. I hope you have watched that. She said, I want a Mzungu for life, like for marriage. And she lived for that until she got a Mzungu. Today she has a Mzungu. And she so I was asking her, what is it about Mzungu? But she told me, just the same way you're saying, maybe me, I say, I want a born again man who looks like this and this. That is her prescription. And I think it's cool if that is really what you want and you pray God and...
And not only a Mzungu, I don't want someone that will take me away from God.
Yeah.
Because where I am now, it is God. Because as we speak, God has been so gracious that my daughter is not in the country.
Okay.
God opened a door. She's gone to school abroad.
Wow.
And you see, what I was trusting God for to come out of Kenya, it was for my daughter. But now you see, God has His ways. It was for her to help her get a better education. Because you see, out there, they open your mind so much. So when things didn't work out for me, God opened a door for her. And I'm forever grateful. That's why I came to understand that God, everything that I've planned, nothing has worked as I planned. So why can't I try your plan? Because I usually tell people, you say God doesn't answer prayers, but have you tried Him? Have you? And trying, not just telling God, I want you to do. No. Trying is surrendering to Him in totality and telling God, I will not move if you don't move. I will not do if you don't make a way. And just leaving it at that. So I reached a point, I told God, I will not do anything with my own understanding. I leave it to you. So if it's white man you've planned for me, you will make a way. Because you see, sometimes we do things and then we bring God in them. I say this time around, I will not. Because even in His word, He says, your plans are not my plans. Your ways are not my ways. As heaven is far from the earth, so are my plans and my ways towards you. So if you allow God to make the plan and allow the Holy Spirit to order, direct your paths, you'll never go wrong.
Wow.
So I have pinched my ears. Oh, I have pinched my ears. You see, I just didn't do things by myself. I used to talk to my sisters. I even showed them the chats that we had with this guy. They're like, wow, this time around, this one looks like a genuine one.
We saw the photos and you're like, this is the guy I want.
Because I see, so now you see the problem is there was no video call. You see, video call helps, especially if you're in a long distance dating or you've done online dating. When you've gone online and you've met with someone, video calls in this idea they help because now you get to see the person gets to see you. You choose, do I really want this person or not? Because sometimes you might get what you didn't bargain for. Because sometimes you choose because you might meet someone, they might not be as you might have thought. But maybe one thing I usually say, when I talk to a man, I listen to his vision. Because a man is the head of the house. If he doesn't know where he's going, where are we going? You will just be going round and round in the wilderness. No. When a man, and you see, a man will show you where you're going. That is what they are. That is what God gave them to do. So, and this issue of, because it's white man, online dating, not just any white man. No. We have to be on our knees. Because where I've come from, it is not my doing. It is God that has brought me this far. And then again, even my thinking was like, when I go there, I learned, if what you're asking God to do for you, if it doesn't have his any agenda that has to do with him in it, you will pray for so long. You will pray until you die. It will not come to pass. So for me, I used to go there. I had I told God, when I go abroad, at least I'll have money better than the one I have in Kenya, that I can be a blessing to your work. But now you see, God really loves that. But now, if the man is not who he wants, because God sees, he sees the end from the beginning. So I think there are things God saw that maybe they could have made me to be crying rather than being happy because of his blessing. He stopped it. Because until we go there, we'll never know what it is that God shielded me from. Yes. So I took it. It took me time. Took me like 6 months before I accepted anything.
But you're now divorced?
I'm not divorced, but I'm separated, working on the divorce part. But now it took me time before I accepted that I'm not in a relationship. So that is when I sat down and said, I started like listening to sermons and just seeking God. And then that's when I found out there's something more that God was shielding me from. Because if you know how God works and how God loves you, he doesn't, he's not an unjust father. He loves his children very much. So his love for me, I think, made him shield me from it.
What exactly caused you pain at the fall of your marriage? What was what did you feel, the pain of someone you loved has left you? Did you feel the pain of a dream that you wanted to achieve that has crashed? What exactly were you feeling pain about?
Someone that I loved.
Okay.
Because this is someone that I loved, because I didn't just get married because I wanted to go. No, this is someone that I loved. But it ended up like, in a way, like we didn't share the same. Yes, he loved me, but not enough to fight for the relationship. Because you can love someone, but you need to love someone enough to want to be with them. Yes.
Did you feel like yourself, you did your part?
Yes, I did.
Fight enough?
I did.
All right.
Because I kept on communicating, kept on wanting. I even told him, if I can't come now, you can come and visit me. so that we keep on rekindling our love. Because you see, there's nothing as bad as you're in marriage, but you're only reminded when people tap you. There's a time I went for a meeting and they said, "All the single women stand." I stood. Then my sister tapped me. Angel, why are you standing? I'm like, why not? Angel, you're married. I'm like, oh.
You remember you're
I
married.
remember.
And you're having the ring after.
So I was like, oh,
Oh, I'm married.
I'm married. So it is so bad that in your mind, because you see the way things happen, my mind checked out. And you see, when you hear in a marriage, a woman doesn't live by packing her bags.
True.
She lives with her mind first.
Yes,
so my mind had already accepted the way the situation is.
Yeah.
Because I found out that he was chatting with one of our friends.
Oh.
And he didn't know that I knew.
Okay.
So that is when I started seeing, hey, what is this? And the way they are talking, it's totally a lie. Because what he's saying, and funny enough, this person knew that he's lying.
Okay.
But the person didn't care much because white men, give me money as I move. But apparently, because I knew the person, I knew he should not get the money. So there are some things, but nothing much. But you see, when you start talking to other people, so by then, that is when I reached a point, the way things didn't go much, I just said, let it go.
Okay.
Because God, I can never say God is not in it. Yeah. So I just sat down and told myself, this time around, seek God and wait.
So you're in the waiting season for God to do His work.
Yes.
Tell me about the rape. Have you gone the journey of healing from it?
Yes. There's a time there was a group of let me say, of people that I wrote my story to them, and they were looking for stories that they can use to help other women. So I wrote my story. A friend of mine told me to write my story, and then we sent it to them. They were looking for stories in Africa. So among African countries, we were chosen only 14, and I was among them. So that is where I went to tell my story. It's on even YouTube. If you go, you'll Google my name, you'll find it there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. So that is when I got my healing. Because you see, when I wrote the story, and when we were going for let me say conference, because it was a 1-week conference, we were told, come with your story printed. So when we started, we checked in a hotel on Sunday, then we started the conference on Monday morning. So when we had all said up highs, we sat down, then we were told, each one, you will read your story. That is when I knew I was not healed. That was in 2018. The moment I read and I reached rape, I cried. And from that day, I've never cried again. That is how God healed me. Because now I was saying it loud. This time around, it was in my mind. But that is when my sisters knew about it in 2018.
Oh, wow.
I just sent them the clip. I told them, Google my name. I didn't tell them about it. They called me. They were crying. I'm like, why are you crying? Why are you crying? And like, why didn't you tell them? It was not time. Because even me, I didn't know I had not healed. Yeah. Because I used to hear someone has been raped. I'm like, woo, if only. the law could castrate these people to give a lesson to all other rapists, it would be good. Because you see, this is someone that takes away something that can never be returned. It's a trauma that if God doesn't heal you, you cannot heal from it. Because it will keep on doing damages to you. Because it reaches a time you're just so annoyed. You're like, man, you're annoyed with them. And they've not done anything wrong to you. You're annoyed with the wrong people. Yeah. So I used to hear someone has been raped. I used to feel like I could just get hold of them and castrate them. Because I can imagine being raped at 12 with 4 men. And these are not people who have asked for your consent. They've just taken away. So you hear people, I'm still a virgin. You're like, when did you lose your virginity? You're like, huh? Someone took it away. I didn't give them the permission. So you see, in 2018 is when I got my healing. Because you see, I used to tell God, I don't want to keep on holding on to. You see, I came to learn that when you hold someone in your heart or you harbor hatred for someone, it's like drinking poison and expecting Susie to die. How? It can't work. So through that, I started like telling God, I want this thing to come out because I'm holding on to someone that I won't even meet. And he's taking a lot of space in my heart that you're supposed to take. No. And through that, there's a time, if I'm wrong, but there's one man, I think, in Dandora, I think I met and I felt chills. Felt is one of the guys. You see, when you're 12, your memory is not bad.
Yeah, 12 years.
He's grown, but I had a feeling. You see the way you see someone and you have a feeling, this person, one of the guys, and that is, it was like 20 years later, because it was in 2000 and is it 9? No, around 17, because we had gone to Dandora for a wedding. So the way you're going to look for chipo before the wedding is done, then you eat. So we were hungry. I've never shook that thing. I suspect is one of them, because my heart skipped a bit.
So where are you at in life now?
I'm just seeking God to just help me, direct me to know Him more. Because I told God, I don't want all the time to sing the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No, I want to say the God of Angel. He did this for me. Because if you listen to the men of God that are sold out to God, they'll tell you, God told me. What does God tell you? I told God, I want to hear. I want my ears to be open to you. Because I want to know what is your will for me concerning marriage. Because now that was my first marriage and I was 41. I've never been married.
Oh, 41, that
yeah,
was your
I was still
marriage.
Single.
How did it make you feel so then getting married?
I was happy. I was excited. Yeah, at least someone has seen me. I've become someone's wife. But now you see, I came back and said, God, was it really time?
And between 20, you got your child at 22. Up to this time, you're turning 40. It's by choice, ama it's where you got so lost in bringing up your daughter that you didn't ever get into a relationship for marriage.
I won't say per se. I've dated a few white men, but it never led to marriage. Yes.
Nice.
And mostly from the same country. I think all from the same country. Same country.
You need to change the country.
I think so too. I told God I will not put you in a box. Because my mind was just there. I won't, even when someone used to talk to me, but not from that country, I think I never took them serious.
Is the skin you love, or do you just find yourself loving?
You see the way someone says, I just want to get married to a lawyer. You ask them why, they can't tell you. It's the same way. Yeah. I just love them. I don't know. I think the way they are, because I think I love their food. African man, my friend, he will die in my house. Because the food that I eat ugali once a month.
Okay.
And I'm a lawyer. Don't forget that.
That's why you're not surviving in Kakamega.
Because the food that I eat, Susie, and throughout the years, I learned so many things. I do crocheting and knitting.
Okay.
I love it. I've been doing it for the past 14 years. It is my happy place. Besides reading the word of God and listening to someone and praying, that is, when I'm crocheting something, I'm at peace.
Okay.
I enjoy. And I think that has kept me sane. Let me say that. Because if you find something that will make your heart at peace, because people say you don't get lonely. You do. I won't lie, you do. But now you've already told God at the right time, so God will help you not to do things that will take you away from His presence.
Beautiful, guys. Have you had that?
So cooking, I like baking. I do my own pizzas. I do my own lasagnas.
I need to pay you a visit.
I do. I make muffins. Whatever. But it's funny. I was even telling my sister yesterday, when I see, when I like Pinterest, because there I get recipes and my crocheting's stuff, and YouTube. So I was telling her, when I see someone has said, like, I saw shawarma, I said, must I be looking for a shawarma place every time? And there are very few. So I went online and checked how to make my own shawarma. I did it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I make my own food. So when I see a recipe, I like trying things. So I do try. So I think that's why I am prone to white men, because their food, because the things I like, my nephews and my nieces come to my place because they will not eat the normal food they do in their house. Pizza I do from scratch. I don't buy anything. I just buy cheese and the toppings. I make my own dough. Even shawarma, I make my own dough. Lasagna, I just do everything from scratch. I like experimenting.
Beautiful. Well, guys, hey, me, that's why I love this channel, because we talk deep things as if it's just a joke. Imagine someone sharing about going through a rape, someone sharing going through a separation, awaiting divorce. Someone going through these tough things in life, and here we are sharing it like it never happened in the first place. So now, Angel, I want you to look at that camera, talk to a girl who, by the way, is there anything you do related to helping now? Maybe someone who has gone through rape or anything?
There's a time there was an organization that they used to call me. I used to go like once a month to talk to young girls, especially in primary school, because that is when they are developing and knowing themselves. So I used to go, but I can still say, if there's anyone that wants me to, you have a group of girls who would like someone to talk to them who has gone through rape, or someone that wants some girls who want to learn how to crochet, how to bake, I'm available. You can contact Susie. Susie can contact me. Because it's a passion. I love it, helping, because it's something that I didn't get someone to talk to when I was when I went through what I went through. But now, if someone needs someone to talk to, I'm available. We can even pray together. Yeah.
So just as we talk to that girl now who has gone through rape and she wants someone to talk to, just a word for her as we end this.
I would like to talk to, if there's anyone there that has gone through rape, it is not easy. I can't say it's a good experience. It is traumatizing. But what I can say, there's still hope. As long as God is still on the throne, there's still hope. God restores. If He restored me, He can restore you. Just trust in Him and look for someone that you trust. Nowadays it's hard to find someone, but you can find someone that you can talk to and let your heart out and speak and cry out. If you feel like crying, just cry, because it's an experience that you never thought you'll experience, and it's something that it is so painful and traumatizing. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for even accepting to share your story with us and to accept that your story can inspire, can talk to someone's life. So thank you so much for that. I know it's take a lot of courage to say such very, I mean, things that really touch somewhere in one's life. And we wish you the best. We pray God that we shall come for that wedding. This time round, mimi nisiachwe nje. I would want to be part and parcel of it.
You'll be the first one to get the card.
Thank you. And I tell you guys when we will be having this wedding. So thank you so much. Have you subscribed? If you've not subscribed, kindly do so. Wow. Okay. If you've not subscribed, kindly do so. And it's also good and kind of you if you choose to share this information, share this content, let someone else hear what you have heard and be encouraged the same way you have been encouraged. For now, bye. See you in the next video.
See ya.